have some hippies out there and 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 hippies out there and
Your boy Just back there getting faded.
Just
faded. Good for you, bro.
Welcome to the bakery, Justin. Yo, what is good, everybody? It's your boy Young Hippy, and we are back in the bakery for the Hippy Chronicles episode
35, dog.
35?
6.
Hey, we were gone for a minute. Damn it.
Took a little vacation change.
Now I'm back.
Oh, shit, man. Well, we back, man. Feels good. It's chilly in here. I like it because it's hot as balls outside. I ain't gonna lie. But to my left, man, I got my boy A. Jones. What's good? He came out the hat today, dog. What's good, man?
Too hot for the beanie.
Or the snapback.
I've been wearing the hat for like weeks.
This came out.
It's been at least a month.
Yeah, I'm just so used to seeing you with something on your head. It's crazy.
That's because I usually have
your hair.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's what's up.
Good. Yeah, I'm
Can
good.
we put it up?
Yeah, you can throw it in the ashtray. We got more.
All right.
And across from me, man, my guy, K Boogie Boog. What's good, man?
Hey, man, I'm back. It's good.
I'm back. It's good. That's simple.
We here.
Right.
We in this bitch.
Your mic's up today. Dope.
Hey.
I'm winning it. A little too. Don't worry, it won't sound that clear later.
And our guest for the evening, man, she brought the energy. She brought the love. She brought the peace. Man, she turned the bakery like upside down, bro. It's a little brighter in here. You know what I'm saying?
Got some good vibes.
We got some dope
Positive
vibes, bro.
energies.
I'm loving it. I'm feeling it. I'm cheesing from fucking ear to ear right now. Stephanie, what's good? Do you go by what's your actual like?
A lot of people, like lately, they've just been saying like Angel or Isis. I came in and my name's Stephanie Nicole Moreno, and born in '85, November 9th.
Really?
Scorpio.
My brother was born in '85, November 16th.
Nice.
Y'all gotta stop dropping them dates. I feel young as fuck.
Hey, that's
I'm old
okay.
as shit.
I feel like a baby.
I'm comfortable being my age. I love it.
No, it's good.
It's been the best ride of my life.
That's
It's been
what's up.
like the worst and the best. So it's basically like the best year of my life, I think.
That's awesome. That's
Meeting
real
all
awesome.
kinds of people, like you guys, everybody in the industry, everybody in the community. Like I've never like felt so much love. Like seriously, like I got my family, but this is my family. Like
That's what's up.
you guys are what's up right now. Like everybody
appreciate
should
that.
be lifting everybody up, no matter what.
Amen. I
Dope.
appreciate that. Thank you
sure,
for those
for
words.
sure.
We definitely will get into your endeavors of the year and stuff. But before we get into that, we like to just talk about our week. You know,
right.
We've been gone actually for damn
2
near
weeks.
2 weeks. You know, so let's start with Jones, man. Jones,
What's up, man?
What have
what have you been up to?
Gone?
You know, you got some heat getting ready.
Nothing really. I mean, just chilling. You know, I don't have to make music right now, so that's I'm kind of free at the moment. I just kind of chill and.
What about that album, man?
So what's gonna happen is they decided that instead of putting it all out at once, they want to release each song individually, and then whenever that lifeline completes, and then release it as an album, just to give every song its opportunity to shine and whatnot. And I'm totally cool with that. So on Monday I'll find out when the first one's gonna be released, which would be quote unquote the intro from the album. And other than that, I got some stuff I'm working on as far as getting more notice here in Arizona too as well.
Nice.
Surefire way to make that happen. So, and I was working on that before I got here. So
That's what's
I'm just
up.
doing business, bro. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all. That's I'm doing right now is business.
What about any like now that you're done thinking of any music videos or is
Yeah,
it
that's
just
exactly
marketing right now?
So what I'm gonna do is, even though I'm not gonna release the songs off the album, I'm gonna do 2 videos. I'm gonna do one with Henny Flats, and the other I'm gonna do with Pyro.
Okay.
And I'll release both of those, and both of those people are very known in the Arizona hip hop community for music videos. My music's fucking dope as shit. So I mean, it's a surefire way to just let people see what I got. So
Yeah,
I mean, that's it for me.
Oh, I'm excited, man. Hey, happy belated, bro. You know, my boy just hit the
turned
big
26
2-6 yesterday,
so, I mean,
man.
That's cool. I mean, sure, I'll be a millionaire by next year.
Hey,
I hope so.
Just with the work we putting in, you know.
That's a good goal.
I could definitely see it happening. So that's what's up.
Yeah, man, I'm proud of you, bro. I can't wait to hear the album, the entire thing, like finished and ready to go, bro.
Oh, it's done. It's done. It's just a matter of putting the songs out now and seeing what Universe is gonna do with them. I mean,
That's what's up. Y'all be on the lookout, man. Jones got that fire, no lie. I promise you will not be disappointed. So keep your eyes peeled and those ears ready. K Boogie Boog, my guy, you back from the ocean and the beach, and I know you're a little sad, but man, how was vacation, brother?
It was good, man. It was good to get out of here for a little bit and sit on the beach and just kind of reset. We took the dog out to San Diego, for anybody that doesn't know, and we chilled there for like 3 or 4 days. We went to the zoo one day, but basically went to the beach and ran around with the dog on the beach. She fucking loves it, and fucking I shot a bunch of video of her running around on the beach, and I'm playing around with the idea of making her a little fucking vacation movie.
Do it.
No, for real. My guy, what happened with that reuniting of your dog and
Dude, that's
her
still in the works.
Still in the works.
She had like hit me with a date that was June the 15th, which actually was the day before we went on vacation. So by the time I even had ironed out our dates for vacation and got back to her, I was like, well, we could make it work. She's like, we're going to be busy that day now.
Yeah.
She's got a kid and stuff, so they do, like, he's in sports and shit, so they're always doing shit on the weekend. So it hasn't worked yet, but one of these days we will get Callie and her brother together, and I will make a movie of that too.
Sweet.
That's gonna be lit, man.
But yeah, man, it was cool. The other cool thing, and shout out to my homeboy Zach. We were in Ocean Beach in San Diego, and like 8 years ago, he told me that he wanted to start a grilled cheese business where he was going to set up shop outside of bars when they close and sell grilled cheeses.
Hell yeah.
He started doing it in farmers markets and shit like that, and quit his job and just did grilled cheese. And me and my wife ate at his grilled cheese storefront on Newport Boulevard, or whatever it's called,
Yeah.
which is the main strip in Ocean Beach. And he, like, to me, in 8 years, that's like, this is what I'm gonna do. And he put everything into it, and like, it was fucking cool to have been there when he was like, just had the idea, didn't even have a fucking spatula to flip the grilled cheese with yet. You know what I mean?
That's
And
crazy.
now he's got a whole fucking storefront that him and his soon-to-be wife are running the show at.
That's dope, man.
That's
I'm
amazing.
definitely
It's called
hitting that shit up.
Mad Munch.
Mad Munch.
All right.
So
I'm definitely hitting that up
Right.
next week for sure.
I was just
I'll be
thinking, like, that bar crawl thing is actually coming up. Like, I mean, time is flying. dog.
Yes.
there. August, bro.
That
My-
thing is coming up.
Yes.
Like,
It's Marvel
right
themed,
around
too,
the
huh?
corner.
the
corner.
first one is 90s themed.
Okay.
So the
Sick.
first bar
Swag
crawl is going to be, I believe it's August 17th, and I should
90s
know this,
theme.
but I don't. And it's going to be in Scottsdale. We're
Wear
working
whatever.
out all the details still of exactly which bars it's going to be, but it's going to be fucking dope.
It's gonna be lit. I'll be out there. I ain't drinking though, but I'm gonna be out there.
I'll
I
be out
promise
there,
you.
too.
I'm going to need workers, and I know Jordan's going to be sober, so he's working.
Hey, man, he ain't throwing me under the bus. I'm glad to be out there watching people get inebriated. I got a show to
It's going to
see.
be cool. I don't know yet. I'm hoping my homeboy Kato, I don't know if he'll come out for this first one, but we need to get him out here just from his knowledge of the music industry
Yeah.
and doing performances.
For
He was
sure.
an artist. He's now a promoter. He's obviously branching out into different markets now. We want to start doing these bar crawl events, and and then just keep moving,
It's gonna
homie.
get lit.
Take over.
I cannot wait, bro. I swear to God.
We got
that
so much
sounds-
crazy shit going on.
Yeah, man. That sounds fun as fuck.
But with all of that being said, it all comes down to surrounding yourself with good people. And
Right.
that's why
That's a
we're
fact.
making these moves.
Yep, exactly.
So
that's awesome.
there you have it.
I'm happy for
Thank
you guys.
you. That was
Isis?
Awesome.
How does a week look like for you? So why don't you? I know sometimes
I
days
wish I could
vary.
tell you
Yeah.
because it's different every day.
What? Okay. What did this week look like? Some of some of the things you went through
Damn.
or did that you got to talk about.
All right. Well, the best part was, my week starts on Sunday
Okay.
Okay, nice.
because I get to be with my kids. We go wherever we want to go. I do whatever they want to do.
That's awesome.
That's sweet.
I make it happen with or without anybody else because that's all I got to do. That's how I'm here today. Because when I wake up in the morning, they're the first things that I think about. They're my everything. So that's why I start Sundays off right. And that's what I did before I got here.
That's
Nice.
amazing.
Yeah. It
Well,
was
that's
pretty amazing.
awesome.
Yep.
I'm happy for you. Anything else like throughout the week when you don't have the kids? What does that look like? What are you doing throughout the week?
So usually I would get up and, meditate. Basically, whenever I get up, it's about like 4:30 in the morning.
Shit.
On an average night, I get between 4 and 5 hours of sleep. They say when you're woke, you don't need that much sleep because your mind's constantly going.
Stay woke.
For real. Like,
I
that's
feel
how
it.
I feel,
I feel it.
So you do readings. How is it that you get customers as far as like people to hit you up in order to
I don't
do
get customers. I don't charge.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I do donations.
Well,
So this is the thing. I don't put prices on the
Mm-hmm.
information that I give you because it's not mine. It's yours.
right.
So I'm just the middle person. I'm just,
And you
I'm
just
transferring all these things that your energy brings.
right. And you just
So-
like just random people just
They
walk
just
up
give
to you
me
or-
they give me what they feel like I deserve, and I'm just as blessed. If they don't have anything, their tears are more to me
Breaking.
than anything in the world.
Break into that.
Well, I
We're
mean,
still on the week.
all right.
We're still on the week.
Yeah.
We'll break
I'm
into that.
interested. I'm
Yeah,
interested.
no, we'll definitely
Yeah,
break
of
into
course.
that.
Jones,
Anytime,
Jones
man.
hasn't seen it firsthand yet. So
Anytime.
I'll be quick. I promise, because I know you.
Nope,
curious.
you don't even get to go. So no.
your week sucks.
Nah, I did.
Nah, you made
Nah.
those fire looking some more cupcakes that you didn't bring me. That I asked you to bring me.
Tomorrow,
That you didn't bring
man.
me.
I'll see you tomorrow.
I haven't even had a cupcake.
I know. I dropped the ball. I was gonna bring a box, but I was so rushed to make it here by 12. I was just like, fuck, because I'm always late. So I was gonna be here on time today, and
you were.
I forgot
really
the
were.
cupcakes.
And you were
That's
on time.
okay.
But you
That's
were
all
on
that
time.
matters.
You were on time. That
That's
was
all that
important.
For once, I was on time.
We had a great discussion.
When-
Figured some shit out.
Seen these niggas sitting in the car. They're like, we're having a meeting in the car. I was like, all right, let's go put the shit down then. And they hop out. I'm like, oh, all right.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Just
I was
kidding.
like,
Like
damn.
that.
I was like, damn, we can't even wait to get in the studio.
Yeah.
This is real. Hold on.
Studio was locked when we got here.
I know,
Right.
that's crazy. But yeah, man, the week was it was just quick, man. We just got back from Nevada. My sister just graduated high school, so it was dope to get back out there. I ain't gonna lie, boring as shit. But my family had a great time. I got to take my kids up to Lake Tahoe. And they played on this playground, and the playground is like right next to the lake, and then the mountains are like right behind it, and they
Beautiful.
still got
Dope.
snow on them. So like,
Wow.
yeah,
That's
bro.
cool.
But it's
Great.
like 90 degrees.
Right.
So it was dope. It looked like the fucking Arrowhead water bottle. So I was like, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we
This
did.
is nature.
Yeah. I was like, this is real. Man. Hold up. Let me
Real shit.
capital out for this. Some capital. Man. So we did that, bro. It was good. I'm glad I took my own weed because I thought about hitting up the dispensaries. I was looking, and no, nigga, I do not recommend shopping for your weed in Nevada. First of all, Nevada, y'all
Trash,
niggas
huh?
need to get it together.
Nevada. BYO
It
Bug.
Yeah.
just sounds.
What the fuck is?
Not-
It's not
I'm
that
not
the weed is bunk. It's the fact that they are charging you your life for it. Basically, like what the fuck fuck? $50 eighths.
Do I get an 8-ball with that?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Bro, $15 grams, and their first time patient special is like a pre-roll. Like, nigga, where's my half off? Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Or buy one, get one.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I
Like,
love about Arizona.
yeah.
I
So
love it.
Arizona's like, don't cry about our shit anymore.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You pay
Right.
for what you get.
Exactly.
But in Nevada, I don't suggest paying for that shit. Like, bring your own
Bring it.
shit. It's not
Right.
that far, and it's legal. So that was my shit. We did the Pink Reef event, which was really fun. Going out and
Oh
just
yeah, we
That's
did
my
go
girl.
to that. on Friday.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my girl.
It was
I
awesome.
I was with her last night.
I'm not gonna lie, it was awesome. I had a great time, just mingling with everybody. It's good to mingle and not have to worry about having to do the podcast.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you're on a fucking time frame when you have to do the podcast. So when you're able to just bullshit and smoke some weed and talk to people, it's a good time. So shout out to Pink Reef for just throwing that. And that's it, man. Cupcake's been fucking phenomenal. Sold out of everything like 2 days this week. Other than that, like, bro, the s'mores cupcake is on point. Everything is just on point, bro.
Man.
On point. I'll have
I'm
it
definitely
tomorrow.
about to start.
I'd
ordering
rather,
some.
talk about the cupcakes and just bring the cupcakes.
Hey, dude, will you place that order?
Yeah.
You'll be straight.
Yeah, I deliver.
Yeah.
Just hit me up.
She delivers.
And on your first order, I throw in a free one for you to sample.
Nice.
So, you know what I'm saying? I got you. I like to take care of people, and you, everybody who's bought one so far, like, you guys are taking care of me, and you just keep giving me the strength to do
That's
that
what
shit.
you're
Like,
supposed to
I'm
do.
up at the butt crack of dawn doing this shit just because, the satisfaction it brings you guys and the satisfaction it brings me. So I appreciate every single one of you. And with that being said, that was my week in a nutshell.
Dope.
Beautiful.
I do have a funny story for later, though.
For later, why not now?
For now, you want it now?
Let's
do
get
it.
it now before we forget.
You guys to talk about what you tell me?
Yeah.
Get it.
Okay.
All right, bro. So I don't know how to. Hey, don't judge me. I don't know how this conversation came up, but one time, so I was in California, right, and I had like the worst stomach ache for like 2 fucking days solid, bro. And I've tried everything, but I don't go that laxative route. Like, fuck that, bro, because I'm not about to just be sitting there having diarrhea the whole day. Like, that's laxative in my mind is on the toilet all day. So stay away from that, right? So I'm like, what the fuck? My girl's like, we got the baby suppositories. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
No.
I'm like, what the fuck is a suppository? She was like, just stick it up your ass. And then like 10 minutes later, everything comes out. So for an hour, I contemplated it, bro. I was like, man, we got to go to Disneyland tomorrow, bro. I cannot walk around this park with this stomach ache, my nigga. Like, it's not happening. So that night, you know what I'm saying? I smoke a fat blunt. And I'm like, all right, bro, let's go for it.
Let's do it.
Let's go for it, right? We're doing this shit. So I'm committed. I'm in the bathroom, bro. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker's cold as hell. Cold, nigga, cold. Freezing cold. Because you got to keep them in the fridge. So, dog.
You gotta keep up with it.
Dog, I take this thing out and I put it in my ass, right? I'm like, oh, shit. Screaming, oh, shit. Right? All of a sudden, like, dog, I'm trying to walk out. Nah, nigga, like 3 minutes later, everything's just dropping out. Suppository, guts, everything. I'm like, hell nah. I vowed to never do that to my child again, bro. I was like, never. So, yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know how that shit came up. I don't know how I was thinking about it, how me and Jones were talking about it. But I was like, I'm going to talk about this shit on the podcast. So, yeah, bro, fucking.
They call them booty bullets.
Yeah, bro, it was an emergency.
Booty bullets.
It was that, hey, in case of emergency, break this glass and put it in your ass. And that's what I did, people. Don't judge me. I had to take one for the team. We was doing Disneyland
And
the
then
next day.
Disneyland was dope.
It was good. You feel me? Nigga didn't have no stomach ache no more. You know what I'm saying? And my booty was not sore. We were good. So, I don't recommend it, but I do.
I'm glad we got that story.
You know what I'm saying? With that being said, ISIS. Jones was, I think what Jones was really trying to ask you is, how do you get your donations? How do you get people to want to come up and get these readings, or do you walk around and say, "Hey, can I
Nope.
read these for you?"
I don't sell myself like that.
Okay, so how?
That's why I have never had a business card. I never put out a flyer. It's just all based off energy.
Okay, so you get like sucked into somebody, or
No,
they're like
not
drawn
at all.
into you.
Yeah, people.
How did you? Because you were like, how we did it was you were like, I want to do your reading, and I was like, hell yeah. And so like, you had to be drawn by something. I felt because I don't feel like you just do that to every. I don't see you walking around doing that to everybody
Nope.
there. So like, how does that work? How do you?
I pick up.
Why'd you pick me?
I pick
Yeah,
in a
basically,
sense,
yeah,
why
that's-
did you pick?
Well,
that's a good
Why
question.
was I special?
I'm not saying.
I
I'm not
wanna know
asking in a
why
bad
I'm
way
special.
because everything you told me was amazing. It's really changed my life for the better.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing you told me made me go home and be like, "Damn, dog, I gotta change my life, bro. Like,
I'm fucking
you need to
up.
do something." Like everything you told me was like, "All right, bro, you're on the right track.
Right.
You got to keep doing what you're doing and believe in what you're doing." And because of that, you know, like moves are being made. You know what I'm saying? Like shit ain't perfect, but it's better.
All I want, basically, for people after they leave me, because I don't talk about other people's readings to anybody. I was a medical assistant, so we have to keep things personal. And I'm a very private person. When it comes to my Instagram, yeah, like, you know, I share certain parts of my life, but life's not always happy.
Yeah.
And everybody has issues, you know? So when I see somebody and I feel like maybe I could flip a card for them, and if anything, I want them to leave with like more love for themselves, more positive. I just want to help them get on the right path because so many people have been there for me. And I believe like we're all put here for a reason. We all have a gift. We all bring each other something because people are united through energy and love, music, smoking, medicating. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it involves. Like, even though I'm not in the industry myself,
Yeah.
I'm invited, you know? Like,
Yeah.
everywhere I go, I'm welcome because I bring that positive energy.
I see your ass all the time. I love it. I love it. You always do have that energy. It's always love. I mean, everyone has that good energy in that community, but like some people stick out. You know, some people stick out, and it's like you're drawn to them, and you find yourself just chilling all night talking about bullshit, smoking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then all of a sudden, it's like you're getting kicked out. It's like almost like going to the bar minus the alcohol. You
Right.
feel me?
Right. It's, dude.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it's better because
I'll say it's better.
I
'Cause
learned,
I'm an alcoholic.
I learned a lot in the bar drinking and also how to drink and control myself. And I watch a lot of people not be able to control themselves when they drink. But big picture, I'm not going to say you shouldn't be drinking.
Right.
Yeah.
If you can't control yourself, maybe you should consider how much you're drinking and how often.
Yeah.
But I will say that I am a better person when I'm
Amen.
smoking pot than when I'm going out getting wasted. I have done a lot less damage to myself and or mostly other people when I was drunk. I was constantly doing asinine things to just it was just fucking dickhead shit for no fucking reason other than I was drunk and I wanted to fucking laugh about something. But like, I don't do that when I'm high. I sit around and I talk to people and find their stories because I'm more interested in hearing your story because that's gonna hopefully then teach me something about myself too that I didn't already know.
Speaking
Amen,
of
bro.
that, how'd you become a reader? Like, how did that come about? Like, when were you like, okay, this is something I like to do, and I'd like to do it for people?
You know what? It makes me emotional to talk about it because there comes a point in your life where you have nothing left but to be strong. When you don't have shit and you don't have nothing to lose, you have to keep going.
Right.
So even though I've never had the best of everything, and, I've always tried to make something out of nothing, like, I had ended a 10-year relationship. Well, they ended it with me. And I had put so much of myself, into that relationship. and I raised my kids. I did everything.
Wow.
And what I didn't notice when I was finally able to let that go, so many things started coming in my life. Like, it was
For you,
beautiful.
right?
It was beautiful.
Right.
So these cards I picked up one day at a bookstore, and I said to myself, you know what? I know I've already have the gift of intuition. I've seen spirits. I've seen angels. You know what I mean? People don't have to believe me, because
Sure
when I
don't.
speak, I try and speak the truth. And just because I'm an angel reader doesn't mean I'm an angel.
Fact. True.
Nobody's perfect. So when I took those cards, I said to myself, this is going to help me. I know it is, because everything has a meaning. There's always...
You're definitely allowed
That
to sip
happens.
blunt while you're talking.
Yeah.
We
Every
get that.
card has a meaning, okay? So I got some cards from England sent overseas to me. Those don't have pictures. They just say positive affirmations. So they're not even telling you what you want to hear. These are things that you need to hear to lift your spirit back up. And this woman blesses everything. Mary Jacques, you can find her angel readings, get your own, you know. And I started there. I started just going, looking up, you know, self-improvement. How do I keep my spirit up at such a dark time? There were times where I was waking up in the middle of the night on my knees, like asking God, like, why, you know, why can't I just have this perfect family? But in life, there's no such thing as perfect. And you got to make your way to make it fit to your life and what works for you. Like, you wake up and you're grinding as soon as you wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have
That's
a friend,
something you're dedicated to, you know?
a really, really good friend of mine that's really into like learning about that kind of stuff, like spells, enchantments.
Yeah, I don't do
stuff
spells.
like stuff like that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, it's just like, it seems that the people like that are interested in that stuff, they think a lot more different than a regular person on the street. You kind of you're more optimistic, you're more susceptible to take on change because of your curiosity in those things, and that there might be something different that's pulling something one way or another, so on and so forth. So I think I like to surround myself around people like that, because they think on a different level. Because I might see something here at the base, but they might see something that's further down the road, or know what I need to move forward. So I think that's really dope.
Next level. And that's what I say. Like, when you're on the next level, why not pick somebody up so
Right.
they can be on your level?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I really, that, like, and I said it before we started recording, that, well, I still don't know how much I believe in all this, that, and the other, but what I took away from the reading was what I could learn about myself and how I could apply the reading to what I was doing on a day by day. And also kind of realizing that some of the stuff was affirmations of things that I was already doing right.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'll say it all the time. To me, anything positive you can take out of that is going to help you move forward. And it's just like speaking with people. I can talk to anybody about anything, but and you know it when you're talking to that person, there's a different level of intelligence when you're talking to some people, where they push you to actually use your brain while you're speaking with them, because you see their intelligence and you're like, oh, I can't just mail this one in. I've actually got to pay attention.
That's
to
our
what we're
fucking
talking
group
about.
chat, right?
You know what I'm saying, though?
Literally our group chat, though.
And
Me
it's
trying to catch up to the conversation like every time. Like, what?
Me and Kyle try to like, okay, how do we explain this? And then I'll go, and then Kyle go like, well, yeah, but this, and then we'll be like, okay, how do we explain this so Jordan can understand it? Then eventually he's like, okay, so it's like this, and we're like, yes, bro, you got it.
It's always
you got it.
It's always technology too. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know, just send me to Instagram to do some shit. You know,
but we talk about it all the time. It's so great that we're all so
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Because there's shit that me and Kyle are like, well, we don't have no idea what you're talking about, Jordan. And he just explains it, and we're like, and then eventually we're like, okay, I get it. So it happens to all of us.
I love it. Well, that's great. Like, for real, like I said, what you're doing for everybody that you come in contact with is amazing. Like, seriously. Whether they believe it or not, I know they feel some type of way when they leave that reading. And it's never negative. It can't be negative. There's no way it can be.
I couldn't
You know what I'm
imagine
saying?
there a way that you could walk away from that with
It's
a
got to be
negative
great
thought.
because usually you guys are two different people.
Yeah.
And you had totally different expectations and everything. And you're both saying, hey, you know what? This changed something for me for the better.
Yeah.
And that's not a coincidence.
No.
That's not a coincidence, bro.
Yeah.
I see that for sure.
And it's so fucking crazy because we were talking about our readings and the cards, and we damn near almost pulled like the same angels. You know, I think I just got like one or two more different.
There were a lot of similar ones.
Yeah,
for
right,
sure.
right.
There were threads.
Yeah, it was
when
like-
we were talking about it. Oh, you got that one too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit.
So it was like,
See,
Shit lining up.
it started to make sense because a lot of the stuff that I put into the reading was hippie life related and
Wow.
family related. So I wanted to talk to somebody about it to see, like, to pick their brain.
test it.
Is this
Right.
bullshit?
Right.
So when I talked to Kyle, and it's like, yeah, bro, I got that too. It's almost like in the same sense, like, okay.
And I know for at least one of the ones I got, and I can't remember which one exactly it was right now. I'd have to look at the picture on my phone.
Yeah.
But I got the exact same card out of two different decks.
Yep.
Now, coincidence is what it is, but I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
I got three. I
that
got
math
three.
don't add up, bro.
I got
that
three,
math does
dude.
not add
Right.
up.
Yeah.
They're
You know
I
how
got
many?
the same-
I don't even know how many cards were in
three
each one of those
different
decks,
sets
but
of angel cards.
Yeah, and I got the same angel out of three different decks, bro.
One's
it was
from
the Michael.
England, one's from a bookstore here in Arizona, and one I'm sure is from New Jersey,
That's
from
lit.
Corinne. And she used her angel cards to heal from losing her child.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
And she passed
That's
those
the one I
cards on
pulled.
to me.
That's the one I pulled.
Mm-hmm.
I pulled her angel. That's dope. And when I pulled it, like, I felt this shit hit my body. It was weird. Like, she asked me if I was all right when I hit it out because I shifted. I was
I
like,
was like, ooh.
I was like, oh shit. And she was like, are you all right? I was like, yeah. She was like, you just pulled my friend's card. And then she told me the story. And I was like, oh shit. Yeah, I felt
I feel that.
I felt that energy, bro, and it wasn't bad. Like, it lit, like, I'm getting the energy right now. Like, I could feel it hit my body as I'm talking about it. Like,
yeah.
I'm getting,
That's
yeah.
dope.
It's crazy.
hella
You have
dope.
to get a reading after this. You have to. We'll go outside.
I don't know.
It's not what you think it is, bro. I promise you.
It's not the time for me.
Yeah,
Right now,
okay,
it's
not
the
after
time
the
for
show,
me.
but you have to get it checked out, bro.
All right, I'll check
it's
it out. I'll
legit.
check it out.
Because you know what it does? I think, especially with what you got going on right now, I think it will boost.
I think it'll help
your
center and
confidence.
focus you.
It's gonna do that,
I
and
really
it's gonna
do.
boost your fucking confidence to a whole nother level, bro. Not saying that you're lagging it at all, by far,
I'll think about it,
But-
for sure.
bro. Yeah, you're
For sure.
Maybe not.
Hit that
Maybe,
blunt.
hey,
Let
Hit
me
that
ask you
blunt.
something.
maybe not. He gonna get all big headed and
Let me
shit.
ask you something. So what's your higher power?
My higher power is energy. Is all energy.
So
Like,
let
it's,
me ask, do you believe in angels?
I believe it's a possibility. I believe it's a possibility. I don't have a set yes or no on things. If it's real, then it's real, and I don't mess with it. If it doesn't bother me, I don't bother it.
Right.
I don't bother it. I don't bother
We'll
it.
cross
But
that line.
if we come to pass, I'll let you know what I'm doing here,
If that
and you let
angel
me know what
steps
you're
to
doing
me-
here.
Have you
Yeah.
have you ever felt like someone's watching out for you?
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, I explained this on the podcast a few months ago. Well, my story, and I'll tell it again. Around the end of last year, I was going through a lot of shit. You know, I was kind of trapped. I didn't have any other possibilities, on any ways out. And these Mormons, they come to my door before, and I talked to them and so on and so forth. And it was like the last day or something like that when I was just gonna be like, well, fuck it, bro. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do. And they showed up at my door, and it was around Christmas time. They showed me this video of Jesus or whatever, and I was like, he's like, yeah, you ever thought about coming to the church? I was like, you know what? I am going to come to the church. I am going to go. And I went that next Sunday, and whatever they were talking about wasn't really relevant. Talking about meetings for next year or something like that. But the thing was,
10%.
right? Yeah, it's something like that. And I was like, whatever.
You
But
go
the thing
give
was,
to the church.
I needed to step outside of the energy that I was in and into a place that was a positive, welcoming energy. And as soon as I stepped out of that place, everything that I needed to line up, boom, 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 boom. And I tell everybody, I'm not a religious person. But whatever it is, it puts the things in front of you to say, okay, this is what you want. Here it is. Now go get it. Go work and figure out what it is that you need to do to get there. Because I've already lined it up. I already lined it up for you, but I'm not going to give you everything. You know what I mean? So, and that's exactly how I've lived my whole life from that point in time. And and I've had to do some shit that I didn't want to do, that I was like, fuck, man, how is this going to turn out? You know what I mean? But every time I've been affirmed that whatever move that was the right move. So, and I'm here today, you know, I mean, I got a lot of shit going for me as far as right now and in the recent future coming up. So, I mean, yeah, that's how I personally operate. And, yeah, not a lot of people know that.
So basically, I had that same experience, you know, when the Mormons came to my mom's place. I was at a bad spot, and I just needed to hear something good. Like, even if it was them saying, you know what, don't ever think that you're not needed. Don't ever think that you're alone. Don't ever think that God doesn't love you. Don't ever, you know what I mean? You got to keep going. There's so much more. If somebody can tell me that, and I don't have to read from their book, and even that person with that positive energy can take somebody out of some place so low, that's what I do.
You have to understand, these guys were in my apartment. I had nothing in my apartment.
Right.
I had 2 chairs.
Right.
2 chairs. And they were in my apartment.
Yep. They don't
sitting
care.
there talking to me. You know what I mean? So that's crazy. That's just crazy.
That's what I love about, you know, they're just, all they want to do is spread good things, whether you take it or you leave it. I lived next to a woman that had so many ties to the Mormon church, okay? And she just got a divorce. And
tough.
She gets married in the church and you get a divorce. And she comes to me and she goes, I have some things if you want them. And I was like, all right, cool. So I look at the stuff. I was like, thank you. And she goes, there's a Book of Mormon in there. And I was like, oh, you know what? I'm good. I'm more of a spiritual person. Mm-hmm. I don't like going along with somebody else's rules or a law.
Right.
Or this or that. I don't want somebody telling me how to pray or telling me what I need.
Mm-hmm. To add to that, my friend, I told him, because he's very big on the Bible and what the Bible says. And I told him, I was like, yeah, it's okay to follow that lettering. I was like, but what you have to understand is what you're reading is a translation of a translation of a translation. It's
written
not even
by a dude a couple hundred years after it fucking happened.
Right. It's not what it is.
Jack and
so
Jill
you have to
be
open to interpretation. Sorry, I cannot say that word.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, I totally feel that.
Nigga can say every big word.
I know, I fucked that up. That's because I'm high.
This nigga be putting them big ass words in the group chat, and I got a Google dictionary.
I'm
like,
just don't go to Wikipedia, please.
I'm like, what the fuck is this? Copy and paste.
Right. That's exactly why I said that.
I'm big on vocabulary,
no, it's
bro.
Cool.
I love English.
Like you said earlier, bro, that's the best thing about our group chat is because at the same time, like, we're all being educated at the same fucking time. If it's something we don't know, somebody will go get a fucking article and post it in the group chat. And
I just read this. Read this.
Yeah.
Speaking of the new law,
we do have something we want to talk about today.
Go ahead, K-Boog.
Well, I don't remember what the law is. I think it's like SB. What you got,
SB
Jordan?
145 SB 1494.
1494. And for those of you that don't know, it's the new, I guess, bill that Ducey signed for a couple things pretty positive, I think. Starting August 27th,
yes, sir.
when you get your medical card, it is good for 2 years instead of 1.
Solid.
Amen.
And, I mean, that cuts your price in half.
Yep.
Do the math. It's easy.
It really does.
And one thing along with that a couple of things I read is, they already have like a $80 million fund of money that's just sitting there that nobody will write into law what can be done with it because nobody wants to be like pro marijuana, which I think is fucking stupid.
Right.
That's
so
when
we
it
need
comes
to
to
get
an
somebody
end real quick.
in there that realizes, hey, it's $80 million. Let's do something positive. Let's give it to a fucking school.
Right. That's what we need.
So
like,
that I
schools,
read.
Hospitals, like, it don't make sense to me.
The other cool thing in there that I read was,
Medical cards will be electronic.
they are going to look towards getting medical cards electronic, so you'll have it on your phone. So when you go and get your evaluation, you don't have to wait for your
Just
card in your
charge
mail.
your
You're
phone.
like, bah.
Keep that phone charged.
Make sure you got that phone charged.
Get a portable charger.
If you
you'll
get
be
pulled
set.
over and your phone is dead,
Right.
you might get busted.
You might get busted. I don't believe you. I don't believe you, sir. Step out the vehicle.
But no, and then the other thing, and this to me is something that I really didn't know that much about, and coming from a world where I bought pot from the dude that had the pot. It never really was too much of a concern in my life, but they are going to have mandatory testing.
Yeah.
That's
and
dope.
I believe it's not going to have to be fully rolled out until November of, I believe, 2020.
Yes, sir.
But they are going to have mandatory testing. I read something that said something like 5% of a crop or something like. I don't know all the details or how they're going to roll it out.
But that's good.
But you as a patient will be able to go in and say, I want to see what this tested at.
Right.
And right now,
Hell yeah.
I've gone into places and they slap, this one's 26% THC. And
No,
I'm
it
like,
ain't.
sure it fucking is.
Right.
It has spiders in it.
Right.
Smells like
But you know what?
26%.
When I
smells
was
like 10.
In 1995, when I started buying Mexican brickweed, that sure as shit wasn't
Right.
tested by any fucking buddy.
Right.
So, I mean, it's all progress. And to me, every little thing like this is going to get it to the point where us smoking a joint is frowned on because we're smoking, not because it's a joint. Where it's going to be the same as drinking a beer at the family
Fuck
barbecue.
drinking,
Right.
smoking a fucking cigarette while you're walking down the street.
That's what I'm saying.
What
Right.
the fuck? Like,
It-
or while you're standing outside the bar, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that really smells like shit when the door
Right.
opens. And
I'd much rather walk outside into a smoke patio that was full
Covered
of fucking
in
ganja
weed.
smoke.
Right. You're like,
Damn.
ooh.
Wait, but what do we got?
Then some dude fucking blowing vapor in my face.
Right.
Yeah.
What is that, peach? No, nigga. Pass me the OG Kush now. Fucking peach. Get the peach zone is over there.
To
Fucking-
add to what Kyle was saying, I had somebody that was looking to buy a cartridge, and they went with somebody else, and I guess whoever the person that it was
Bamboozled.
that sold it to them, they like mixed their own stuff and did and do it.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like you need to get your card because you don't know what's in that. You know what I mean? You
No.
don't know what's in it, especially with those
I'll
people
tell
that
you
are
what's in
fucking
there.
with
Vegetable oil.
that fentanyl and shit like that.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
you can't
dude.
take that kind of
No.
chance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So be safe, get your card, and go to the dispensary and make sure you know what you're getting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, marijuana evaluations got the best deal in town that I know of. $250.
Smoking, bro.
Right.
No medical records needed, so definitely head on over there. So yeah, shit.
Green Star is actually having a free event on Saturday. It's coming up Saturday.
We talk about that.
And just putting it out there. Liz Valentine,
Nice.
she hooks you up. Just go over there and when you
I know
get
her.
your card over there,
I was talking to her.
you basically get all your money back.
Get
with
that
free
swag
stuff.
bag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's dope.
Yeah. They're out in Scottsdale, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I got mine from Red Lion. Vince is pretty cool. He helped me out a lot.
Yeah.
So either or, they're both good. But I'm going to Green Star for it's a educational luncheon, and they're doing it for everybody, the whole community. So you guys can come. Like if you want
Dope.
to chill, have a little munch, and just talk
Yeah,
about
I
the
know.
laws.
Ain't Pink Reef having that fucking thing with
There's a lot going
travelers?
on.
They're getting
A
that
lot.
a pool party.
Yeah.
I'm hitting that shit. I'm hitting that
Pool party?
shit.
So
I already
Yep.
let her know.
Pool
I already
party.
let her
It's
know.
catered by Travelers, a full medicated meal.
Oh man.
Yeah, bro.
So-
You
Travelers.
gotta pay.
fucking-
but
Travelers
it's fun.
remember we
So
talked to them
fun.
at that medicated event you performed at. They were at the
Oh,
snack bar.
dope.
They're catering the whole meal.
Bro, we gotta get in there. We gotta get in there, dog.
I'm just gonna go and say what up.
Yeah, say what's up, dog.
Yeah.
Say what's up.
Well, it's been a pleasure. We really appreciate you.
Thank
You
you.
definitely got to keep doing what you're doing because
Thank you so much.
it changes people's lives for real. Like no lie.
Appreciate it.
So I strongly recommend to not stop.
How can
Like,
people track you down now that they've heard about you?
Yeah.
It's so funny because I stopped doing.
I know you're like.
Well, you're gonna have
you're,
to
you're
start
ho-
it back
you're ho-
up.
I mean, you're hard to.
Start it
You
up.
gotta help more people, right?
Come on.
Of course. Well, if I'm
Let's make that happen.
okay, are we
For
gonna
sure.
make it happen?
Let's get whatever you got. Give your information out, and we'll
I'm
get some
talking
people to
to
come.
you.
She's asking
Oh, am I
you.
gonna make it happen?
On the spot.
Oh, it's not ready. I'm not ready for that.
When
It's
you're
not.
ready.
I'm not
Hey,
ready
you know-
for it.
and you know
right
when I
now.
tell-
When
people-
he's ready, how can he hit you up?
Watch. When I tell people when you're ready, it'll be soon.
We'll see what's up.
It'll be
I'm
soon.
interested. I am interested.
Yeah.
Well, I'll give a quick shout out to our sponsor, man. It's been a good run, bro. My guy Robbie, for real, man. For the last time, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna see you 1,000 times after this, but I just want to say I'm pretty sure these fuckers will say it too. But thank you for the website and everything you did for us, man. The work is amazing. We get tons of feedback on it, so thank you, brother. I really appreciate you. And anybody looking to get their web design started or website started, I'm sorry, the weed's kicking in like hell. Yeah. Anyone looking to get a website started, hit my boy Rob up, aka the Web Manta, for all your digital needs, including web design, logo, SEO, and more. Check out webmanta.com or on Facebook and IG, Web Manta Designs. And if you mention the Hippie Life, you get 15% off your first web design. So check him
Good
out.
deal. Excellent deal. His work is
Nice.
great.
His work is phenomenal. If you need a very good example,
If you need another, I work with him in the GoDaddy web design department, so he
Yeah.
does web design for GoDaddy. So he
Top
ain't
notch.
fucking
That's
bullshit.
it. You don't
Right.
have to say anything else.
Yeah.
I would just
Yep.
put it that way.
I saw
check
your
his
bag.
work out at hippyLifeENT.com. That's HIPPYLIFEENT.com. And I'm telling you, shit's phenomenal.
Hey, before we set off, I want to let you guys know we're doing a photo shoot
Oh,
for some women, and you're invited.
Oh,
It's gonna
damn.
be at Under Wrap Studio. It's a secluded area. I got all the info on it after the show, but
She
good
just
things
invited us
coming.
on air. We,
Hit us
we
up.
have to
Yes,
go.
we gotta go.
We have to go.
this is my
Photo shoot, I'm down. I
Right.
love photo. I love the camera. For real. No lies. I love it.
All right, Ti.
I'll be like, Kyle, what do we
Hey,
have to take
what,
pictures
what are we
of?
What are we gonna do a photo shoot for? What, dude? I just want a photo shoot.
Do you have cat?
I'll find some.
Hey, you want me to pour some paint in your mouth, bro?
So we eating paint now? Hell no. Hell no.
What's this flavor?
Hell no. Oh no, that's opaque. That's opaque white. Fresh from Bear. No, nigga.
Jet black.
I want that stain resistant. I want my tongue to be white. Man, it's been a fucking pleasure. Let's go ahead. Let's do shout outs. I'm going to start off with my boy K-Boog today, bro. Who are you shouting out? Jones, turn my music up, baby.
I want to give a shout
start
out to
freestyling real quick.
all of the listeners. Shout out to you guys for grinding. Even though we were all on vacation, we still were fucking working. Because it ain't work when it's passion.
That's what's up.
And shout out to you, Stephanie, for coming by, blessing the studio.
For sure.
It's going to be a much more positive environment in here moving forward. For bringing the homeboy Justin along.
Kind of took.
And shout out to my wife as always because she just holds it down.
And I got something for our wives I wanted to talk to you about after this.
Oh.
If you want to drop the idea.
Yeah.
J Bird, who you shout out, brother?
Shout out to you guys for working hard. I mean, yeah, man, we keep going, and regardless of what the situation is, we figure it out and we keep moving forward, and it's a blessing, man. I mean, I couldn't even imagine of having my own business, you know, and it's crazy to be able to walk around and say that and feel proud about it, you know what I mean? Because we're so unique, and I mean, like I say all the time, we're the best podcast out here, and I would really challenge someone to say otherwise.
Fuck, I was
Change my mind.
Do it.
Hey, and if you need an experience, the booking sheet is open after August, so y'all might want to sign up quick because
we still got some days in
We
August
got like
left, too.
one. We got
One in
July
August.
slot and a couple of August slots.
as of now. So sign up. Go to Facebook.
They moving fast.
Go to Facebook or Instagram. The link is there to get to the sign up sheet, and let's get it rolling, man. We want to get you out there and talk about what you got. So with that being said, Isis, who you shouting out, girl?
My whole MMJ community. That's what's up.
Word.
All
That's
the
it?
family. All of you guys. Everybody.
Oh,
Everybody's supporting each other. That's all-
Can I get
that's
one
all
more in?
about.
Go ahead, Jay.
One
So,
more.
on Instagram, I was just checking our Instagram here, and let's see, what's this guy named? Jeremiah
Yes.
Bradshaw went
Yeah.
out to Phoenix Relief Center,
Yeah.
shouted out Hippy Life on his Instagram story, so
I just
shout out to him.
I just thanked him the other day at Dog
Word.
Life. I
Hell
gave
yeah.
him and his girl a free medical jar.
Yeah.
Because they actually participated in the raffle. So
There you go.
Winners.
They're really out here supporting.
You really get that free weed.
really get that free week. So be on the lookout.
Oh shit! You
guys wanna do it again?
Keyword?
Do you want to provide us with the
Would you like to give
keyword?
away a free gram to our listeners? Provide us with a keyword.
Keyword.
Brought to you by Phoenix Relief Center. Any word you want.
Any word you
The
want.
first word that comes to mind.
Love.
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 You
Perfect.
heard it, so all you gotta do is DM us the word love when you hear this, and you get your name into a raffle for a chance to win a free gram of your choice from Phoenix Relief.
And we know you for real. Listen to the whole episode.
Yep.
For sure, that's fact.
And another little goodie is if you mention the Hippie Life podcast, you get a free pre-roll with that. So you don't have to be a first-time patient. You could definitely have gone there a million times, but you get it once. Jay Bird said he's cool. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to finish it off with a very, very big shout-out to every single person that's bought a cupcake off me this week. I appreciate the shit out of you. My squad, of course, man. You guys are the best in the city. I dare anyone to challenge that. And my girl, you know what I'm saying? She's fucking nuts. You know what I'm saying? But she's a good nut. She's that good nut, so you gotta keep her around, bro.
Right.
Because you know what I'm saying? It's that balance. So shout out to her. Shout out to the whole Hippie Life support system. Shout out to Isis for coming in here and blessing us with just her presence, really, because she brought the energy with her. And gave us a phenomenal show. So thank you
Thank
again.
you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you.
And again, the MMJ community, y'all niggas is amazing. We love you.
Get it.
Yeah.
Y'all keep coming back now. You hear? It's the Hippy Chronicles, man. I hope y'all had as much fun as we did. Y'all stay positive, stay blessed, and keep pushing that peace. We out this bitch.